They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And the Red Raiders ready to get this thing started and open the season. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Makes the catch. It's Joyner. Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that drive covered 40 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for a crease. It's Tyson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Direct snap. Pond running there. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. On the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. Got enough space.
to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over Georgia State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to keep running. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He's open on the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Douglas. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. Makes his man miss. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Quick spin on the run. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on second down. Looking for the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll immediately call timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Turns it loose. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Bringing it back. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Scanning the field, it's Morton. There's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Eakin. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wide open spaces. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Red Raiders, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Carter. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it'll be downed right there. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He'll do it himself. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from around the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give on the option. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15. Make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Morton. Going for the big play. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.